John, you've talked all year about your team's will to win. Game gets 72 all, and then all of a sudden you all take off again.
Well, first of all, let's give credit to Florida because Walker went nuts. And what he did was he got into a groove, and we had to take John Wall and put him on him. But it was dangerous because John had 3 fouls. John looked at me and said, I got 3 fouls. I said, yeah, but we want to win this game. And we weren't going to win it the way it was going. The thing that I look at, again, you get up 15 and all of a sudden we're tied. At some point this season, we've got to get people down and keep them down, or you're going to be losing games, and you'll go on a run of not only losing 1, you'll lose 2, 3, and 4. We were very fortunate. I mean, Billy had these guys ready. They pressed. They used the press to slow us down. We had to put Eric Bledsoe at the point because it was taking John out of the game, so we kind of changed that up on the fly. But the area that we struggle is pick and roll defense. Could you tell? And it's an area we've been trying to work on. And you weren't at Dunkin' Donuts this morning, too. I was looking for you.
I was ready to have you bought me a large coffee.
It's Billy's father. But it's, you know, I mean, they did what they had to have a chance to do their thing, and hats off to them. And the crowd was tremendous. I mean, everybody told me. You know, Scott Padgett said, "You'll never. This is the best that you're going to get as a crowd," and they were. And we just made some. I mean, Darnell Dodson's 3, Darius Miller making 2 threes and a 2. Eric comes back, makes a 3. The 3-point play by Patrick Patterson. I'm just saying one after the other, and then John Wall hits a 3. Then he makes free throws. I mean, we just like what happened? Where were we? Why did that happen all in the last 3 or 4 minutes? We just got to figure out how we can tap into that and say this is who we have to be and how we have to play. Last one I want to talk about is Daniel Orton. Probably the difference in the game. And it's what I've been saying. Daniel Orton, if he'll do the things he did today, it's hard to beat us because he went in and blocked every ball, made baskets, I mean, he got a steal late. That steal was like the play late. And I grabbed him and I said, stand up here. And I hugged him after the game because it's what I've been begging him to tell him that you are the difference in our team. You are it. The other guys are what they are. You're the guy. So it was good to see him do that.
What did you think of Darius grabbing the offensive rebound, going to the basket and dunking?
Oh, the whole team went crazy. 2 guys on the bench did a backflip. It's what we've been waiting on. I mean, I just started laughing. You know what's funny? The play, if you wondered why I laughed before half, we do that half-court shot before we get off the floor in our shoot-around. And Ramon makes him. And so we ran that thing, and he got that ball and almost made it. That's why we were laughing, because he says that was in. And he almost made it. And it's one of those shots that you think it's just a throw, but he was. Anyway, any other questions?
What about Bledsoe? Can you talk about her?
It was really good. Grandma was here today. Got to have Herb Chaparral with us, I guess. They drove all the way from Birmingham. Well, let me just tell you, she better be at Auburn when we play this weekend because he really. And again, I think what Billy was doing was saying we're going to make this game hard for John and make these other guys make plays. And Eric, when we put John off the ball, they kind of shifted to John, and it gave Eric room to just go score. And I told him when the TV lights go on, it seems like that kid steps it up. And he makes plays, and he's not afraid. I mean, I don't know what he ended up with. What did he end up with today?
25.
Can you imagine that? Freshman. No idea what he's doing, and he goes for 25.
It seemed like both freshmen in the first half, Florida really kind of gave you an emotional punch, and Eric and John sort of seemed to be the steady.
We were 1 for 12 in the first half from 1 foot. 1 for 12. Now, they played us and banged us and did a good, but we were 1 for 12. And I'm laughing at halftime. I said, do you understand that if they go man-to-man, you know what I said, we're not posting the ball. If they go man-to-man, we're going to dribble drive because obviously we're 1 for 12 from the post-ups. We'll do it. But it was, again, you know, we shot a good percentage. We held them to a pretty good percentage and didn't turn them over. I mean, they got 2 good point guards. You know, when you talk about Boynton and Walker, you're talking about 2 true point guards who can score the ball. Like I said, we were fortunate. We make one run and win the game. I told them at half, I said, you understand now they're going to make about 2 or 3 more runs. They're a good team. They're well coached. They're going to have a game plan of what they're doing. As they make their runs, just don't panic.
John, when it was 72